about getting rid of 50% of your clothes. I think that this is interesting because quite often people struggle with clothes clutter, even though it's probably the easiest area to start. It's either the junk drawers or your closet, although I would just say this, your closet is generally a junk drawer for your unworn clothes. And the question I have for you is, what would happen if you got rid of 50% of your clothes?
I would have 5 t-shirts instead of 10.
Not you, damn it.
Oh, my bad.
But I think for the average person, what would happen is they would actually enjoy their clothes more because they're not going to get rid of the 50% of the clothes that they like the most, that they wear the most, that they enjoy the most. They go into the closet and they say, this 50% of the clothes, either I wear infrequently or I don't wear it at all. I still have things from 3 years ago that have tags on it. And it's a problem, not because, well, it's not a problem that is sitting there in your closet. It's sitting there in your mind. You're constantly neurosing about those things. And by the way, they're getting in the way of the clothes you do wear. You have the clothes you wear piled underneath the clothes you don't wear in your drawers or in your bins or on hangers. And so it just makes it. In fact, you sent me this TikTok the other day, Ryan.
So good.
It was, maybe Jordan can superimpose it in the video after the fact since we don't have access to it right now. But basically, it is this person who opens up a closet and there's a hoodie hanging. Explain the hoodie to me.
It's like a bright orange, bright neon colored hoodie. And the joke was like there was someone in the hoodie and all you could see was their head poking out. And like legitimately, they were in the hoodie and they were like, hi there, it's been a while.
Love me, pick me,
love me, pick me, love me, pick me.
And then at the very last second of the video, he just scoots it over and picks a different hoodie.
Yeah. he's like, get out of here.
But I wanted to bring this question, because I asked myself this question recently. I just donated half of my jackets.
Wow.
Now,
that's huge for you, man.
Longtime listeners will know that my wife calls me a jacket slut.
Yeah, dirty little jacket slut.
I'm rather promiscuous when it comes to jackets. I barely own anything.
Did you ever wear 2 at once?
It just didn't feel right.
Right.
But here's what I'll say about those jackets. So I used to think I had 6 jackets, which felt like too many. I actually had 8 jackets. And I said, what would happen if I got rid of half of these? Well, mathematically, it would just mean I have 4 jackets left. And the question was, do I need 4 jackets? Because I don't really own much. I have 2 pairs of pants, and I only have 2 pairs of pants because one of them ripped and I had to get it repaired. And I need to buy another pair of pants to wear while I was getting the other pants replaced.
Yeah.
I have, I don't know, maybe a dozen or so shirts, t-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, etc. And of course, I have underwear, socks, and shoes, but I just don't own a whole lot of clothes. I'm totally fine with it. I found shirts that work well for me. And yet, I always had the layer of accessory with a jacket, right?
Yeah.
And the problem was I wore all 8 of those jackets relatively regularly. But we have this rule called the duplicates rule. Just because I wear something from time to time is not a good enough reason for me to keep it, because it was taking up a lot of space for me, not just in my closet, but also I was thinking about it. Do I really need all of these jackets? Or am I really getting the value from it? Could I get just as much value from having fewer? Or might I even get more value from having fewer? And so now I own 4 jackets, and they all have a different function. One's an actual coat, so when it gets cold, especially I live up in Ojai, so it'll get in the low 30s throughout the winter. So I have an actual coat. I have a light jacket that I can wear out that isn't as heavy. I have a dress-up sort of jacket. We wore to an event we just went to recently with Dave Ramsey. I wore that jacket, and it looked like I was wearing something that was a little more sleek and not even just a regular plain black jacket.
I wore my tuxedo t-shirt. Sorry, but what other one?
The final one I have is a rain jacket, which I actually bought last year because it was raining so much throughout the winter. I realized I needed a rain jacket. And so, yes, I had 8 jackets. Now I have 4. Could I get by with fewer? Yes, I could live with 0 jackets. But minimalism is not about living with 0, living with nothing, or going without. It's about understanding what is appropriate for me. And right now I've identified what's appropriate for me.
Yeah. You could survive, but you would not thrive. And minimalism is not about survival only. It's really about that
It's about
thriving piece.
thrival.
It's about thrival. That's right. Survival. I'm trying to think who here has who has your same size shoulders. It definitely isn't me.
Jordan, I've donated jackets to him before in the past. I realized I wasn't a leather jacket guy.
I wish I was.
But Jordan is. I mean,
he is.
We hired him only because he's so cool.
That bastard.
And he doesn't even know how to do video stuff. It's actually Sean is doing the video things right now. We just needed someone to sit there and look cool in a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Which he fulfills that criteria.
Well, you can totally pull denim off though, which is kind of sweet.
I donated my denim jacket.
No,
I know,
man.
Dang.
You don't even know me anymore.
Oh my
bro.
God.
Who are you?
I can't even call you James Dean anymore.
A brief philosophy of clothes in the closet. Everything in your closet is either a commitment to your future or it's some aspect of your past that you're not willing to let go. You, in theory, could go down each item in your closet and you can ask yourself, do I intend to wear this? Or you can ask yourself, hey, is this something that I no longer intend to wear, but it was just valuable for me? And so those two questions would be when and why. If I intend to wear it, when do I intend to wear it? If I no longer intend to wear it, then why do I still have it around? And if you ask those questions, when and why, about everything in your closet, and you can't come up with an answer to it, then it might be time to let it go. Not because you have to, but because you don't want to compromise your life by living in a space between a future that you're not willing to commit to and a past that no longer serves you.
Did you enjoy this standalone Patreon highlight? If so, you can listen to full episodes of the Minimalist Private Podcast, available exclusively on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/theminimalists or click the link in the description. Your support keeps our podcast and YouTube channel 100% advertisement free.